Oh, it's that time. And it's a magical day in the Nomad universe. Well, at least in my world. Why? Because tonight I have paid my utility bill. 8 more D batteries. Okay, what do I need them for? To power up my high density fan. Now it's still working on the regular batteries. I feel that right now. It's magical. But it's getting a little bit low. And that's my utility bill once per month or twice per month if it's really hot in the summer. 8D batteries. That's what this fan does. $15 fan. Blows up my butt at night. It feels so magical. I'm going to put this on me right now as I make this video. It's a little hot and I got the windows rolled up. It's pretty magical. Yeah, I'm just living that nomad life. Damn it. All right, never mind. All right, that didn't go as planned. That's all right. That's better. All right. So, what I do every day is I go live. I read the live comments. Each and every one. I try to, as long as they don't get too crazy. We talk about anything on this channel. Living out of your car, getting married, getting divorced, selling your house, and hitting the eject button of life. That's what I'm going to talk about tonight in the structured topic. When do you hit the eject button? That's coming up. First, let me say hello to some of the people on the live check-in. Hung up, 1984. Hey, Sam. Hello to you. I feel very magical. I'm going to feel even better tonight once I have this high batteried fan blowing up my butt. Star Pack. What's up, Sammy? Star Pack. Let us stay hydrated, my friend. Because only Star Pack in Illinois knows the value of hydration. With a fan blowing right next to you. I feel good. Yes. Good job, Star Pack. GM 1989. Sammy, what's up, bro? I'm just living that dream. You know, I got the beard growing a little scruffy. Just why? Because I don't care. Like, I'm walking around. I'm living light. Do I really care? No, I'm just living a dream. Very thankful. Very thankful. Good to see you, GM. Start back. Get that breeze, Sammy. I feel it right now. I'm in the tropics, but I'm in my own tropical world. Right now in my car, you hear that summer rain? Do you hear the summer rain? You see the fog? It was just a summer rain storm. As far as, nothing major, but, 10 minutes worth of a sun shower. Is that inspiring? Hell yeah, that's inspiring. Why? Because what's the opposite? Snowstorm. Have I been in that? I've been in that. I did a couple live feeds from the snowstorm. Very disastrous. So all I can tell you is for me, living in hot weather, enjoying my life, being by the beach, being thankful is a blessing. It's very much a blessing, especially when you have a fan blowing right next to you. Creepy! What's up, Creepy? Dickens is in the house. Nice fan you got there. Yes, pretty good. Keep it cool. Good job. Taffy? Taffy's on a live check, and Taffy, you are the inspiration behind tonight's structured topic. Taffy, good brother, positive brother, who always leaves good feedback on this channel. I always think of him as a mechanic, but he's not limited to just being a mechanic because he's a very intelligent man. Never put a label on your limits. But Taffy left me a comment on last night's live feed, and he said, Sam, if you have a chance, address having job issues and wanting to leave and how to approach it. I'm going to address that tonight because you do get to a certain point in your career on different jobs in different seasons of your career that you want to hit the eject button. And that's a very crucial decision. Why is it a crucial decision? And I'm going to get into Taffy's comment. Because the eject button is a button of last resort. Did you ever see the movie Top Gun with my man Tom Cruise before he went wild on Oprah's couch? Back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was this movie called Top Gun. Okay? It was about this ace fighter pilot who was basically one of the best up-and-coming people in the military as far as flying jets. And Tom Cruise was just doing his thing. And then he was doing a training exercise. And he had got a little cocky. Okay? That's a lesson right there. He got a little cocky. He took a little bit too much of risk, which we all do at times, but this is a parable here now. And it caused an accident in the sky. It caused his plane to go out of control. And so the only way to escape this out of control jet fighter plane that was in the air that he lost all control of the plane. The only way He had a decision to make. Either you go down with the plane and you face certain death, or you hit the eject button. And even when you hit the eject button, you still may die. And that's what happened to his friend. He hit the eject button, and his friend that was seated behind him, he was the co-pilot, his head, when he ejected, because you eject at such a forceful speed, his head hit the window shield that had popped up, and that caused him basically to have a mass concussion or whatever, head trauma, and he died, etc. You know, when you hit the eject button, it has to be last resort. And then you have to understand there's risk in that. But sometimes it's necessary because there's certain death if you don't hit it sometimes. How do you evaluate when to hit the eject button? When you are in complete misery and you are already facing certain death. In a marriage, you already know it's completely over and you're dying every day you're there. You got to hit the eject button. In a job, every day you want to throw up when you wake up because you know you have to go to this job and work with the people that you really don't like. But what should you do? You should do it responsibly. You should secure another job before you quit your job. You know, that's what I did every time I transitioned. The only time I didn't do that is when I quit a CD store, my first job ever, when I was like 19 and I didn't have another job directly lined up. Savings goes fast. You will burn through, if you hit the eject button in your job and you don't have another job lined up, even if you have a year's worth of savings, it takes about 4 to 6 months to obtain another job. It took me 4 months to get an internal transfer with a company I worked for 10 years, and they all knew me. The bureaucracy of just getting a new job, even if they love you and even if everything's a go, it's going to take 4 to 6 months. So right there, that's a guaranteed. In most cases, you're going to burn through that amount, especially if you quit, because if you quit, you don't get unemployment. Okay, you pay into unemployment insurance. It's not a free social program, okay? You pay into it. As a worker, every paycheck you get taxed, a certain amount goes into unemployment insurance, okay? So all the people, understand that. But that's only good for about 6 to 8 months. And that's only a small percentage of your actual pay. So, and think about how long it takes you to save up a year's worth of living expenses. When I was very young, it took me about 10 to 12 years before I finally got enough in savings that I had enough to be self-sustainable for a year. So let's just say you're out for a year, you're 6 months you take to heal because you really need to refocus on life. Then the other 6 months you start looking for a job because you're on unemployment benefit, whatever you do. And then, you have to start right back from scratch. So now, even if you find a job you love, you're starting back from zero financially. Even if you do something you love, if you're struggling financially, you won't be happy. In my experience, my opinion. So what I would share with you, also, one of the things I saw the other day on a business channel I watch on YouTube is somebody gave a piece of advice. They say if you work, the number one reason people quit is because of their direct manager. But if you work for a bad manager that you feel is bad and you don't get along with, but you work for a good company, stay the course. Because eventually that person will get weeded out if it's a good company you work for, and you'll have another manager. But if you work for a bad company and you have a good manager, you should look for another job. Why? Because if it's a good manager and he's working for a bad company, eventually he's going to leave. That doesn't apply in every case, but you have to be mindful of that. But ultimately, your peace, your joy is based on your financial freedom, living below your means. I see people all the time that work for great companies that make great money, but they have several kids. They have several different expenses, whether it's vacation homes, several houses. And, kids are your biggest expense, period. And it doesn't matter. Even though they love their job, even though they're in a good position, they're not happy. So when you hit the eject button, you have to look at it comprehensively. And then like me, I mean, that's what I did for my career. And then what I did when I hit the eject button in the housing market, when I said, look, I don't like the way society's structured. You never really own your house. You know, you always going to get property tax. You know, everything you're going to have to pay for, but you always have utility bills. Right now, my utility bill is 8D batteries once or twice a month, and that's what I want. I can try. But I didn't hit the eject button. I still work a full-time job in a corporate world. You know, I still abide by the rules. I still move regularly. I pay taxes by the gasoline and the different stores that I shop in based on where I'm traveling. When you hit the eject button in a relationship, when you hit the eject button in your job, when you hit the eject button in any part of your life, you have to realize that's a last resort. And that's not a long-term strategy to getting out of situations. That's for an absolute emergency. That's something totally unforeseen happen, and you have no other choice but for self-preservation. You have to totally get out of that situation as quick as possible. In many cases, if you've been working for the same company for a while now, and especially the same manager, it's not an unforeseen emergency. This is something you've seen coming. You've decided to deal with it, and now you have to take the time to transition out of it. An eject button is for an absolute emergency. And the reason I say that is not because I want to be a hard ass. I want everyone to live a great, happy life. The reason I say that is for your own well-being. Because when you hit the eject button, you may get hurt. You may be like Top Gun's co-pilot. You may die. You may cause yourself harm. Because once you get out of the workforce, it's hard to get back in, no matter how qualified. You just have to be mindful of these things, you know, because you want to think about your long-term interest. And a transition is better than an ejection button. Sometimes, there's been different times in my life, like you got to just abort. You got to abort. But most times, sometimes. In most times, you have to transition. Transition take years. It took me 2 years, 2.5 years to downsize my life, to get acclimated with living in a car, to relocate to the state I wanted to. And I'm still transitioning somewhat. And I had the capability to totally hit the eject button on my job, to totally hit the eject button on society, and just crawl under a rock, be in Florida, banging out MILFs, working seasonally at Lowe's. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. Why? Because I would have just hurt myself. Worked 20 years to get my career to a certain point. Do I want to, then hit the eject button, go work, with Bob Wells as a seasonal worker in Amazon, working slave labor, and listening to Bob Wells says, I don't want your money, but I don't need your money. I don't want your money, but donate your money. That's a crooked pastor. And that's where you end up when you aren't looking after your own interest. And that's how you get misled. That's how you get Jim Jones. Jim Jones was a crooked preacher who many people who were under him, they hit the eject button from society. And so here was a man that said, yeah, you don't need society. Hit the eject button. We'll go down to South America and we'll live off the land. They all hit the eject button on regular society. And they all eventually got manipulated, and there was a mass killing of all those people because they hit the eject button of life without thinking prior. Transition, don't eject. In most cases. Some cases you may have to eject, but very rarely. Even divorce, even things of that nature. I'm not going to bark too much on that because I have no experience. I've never been divorced. But anytime you separate yourself from a relationship, you have to be mindful to think ahead and transition out. Why? Because you only make your life easier. How do you make your life harder? Nasty divorce. Now, sometimes you have no other option. Hell yeah. But look, I mean, it's a general principle. This structure topic, which I try to bang out in the first 10, 15 minutes. I'm running a little late. It's just about 15 minutes now, so I'll wrap it up in 30 seconds, then we'll go to live comments. I just want you to be mindful that for your own interest, transition, avoid ejecting, because it'll make for a smoother landing in your life. And yes, I do encourage you to change seasons and to reposition your life so you're happier. I am not preaching stay where you're suffering. Don't stay where you're suffering. Change. But change is better and best done when you transition, not when you eject. That takes time, that takes planning, but that takes one step at a time every day. And before you know it, you're sitting exactly where you wanted to be 2 years later with a fan blowing, sun shining, and you're just living light and you're going live on YouTube. Does that inspire me? Hell yeah, that inspires me. All right, now we go live comments. Okay, very good. Taffy says, what's up, man? What's up to you, Taffy? Thank you, brother. Just got a good workout in. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you change your life, too. Just go for a workout. That'll clear some mind. Blew some steam off good. Feeling refreshed. Damn, all caps. It's storming out there. That's okay. Yeah, and thank you also, Taffy, again, for he took the time and he expressed himself in that comment. And that was just a venting tool, too. I know, like, Taffy's a very smart man. Like, I know from my conversations with him, this is how I feel about him, is I know he wasn't, like, he wasn't talking reckless. He just needed to vent. He was asking my opinion, but he was also just needing vent because I know that Taffy, you know, he gets life. And so I have full confidence that Taffy's going to do great in life. And I encourage him to continue to change however he wants to change and transition that way. See, I mean, even right there, see, why am I encouraged by Taffy? He's taking care of his body. You know, he's going to work out. That's blowing off steam. He's taking care of his mind, body, soul. If you don't take care of your mind, body, soul, every day you hit the eject button. And every day, you know, you're going to have a rough landing. You got to be careful. J. Brown Jr. Hey, Sam. What's up, J. Brown Jr.? GM 1989. My friend wants to buy a house. Throw up emoji. Together for an investment. Oh, somebody give me the head exploded. Kick me in the head. No, don't kick me. But J. Brown, no way. No way, brother. Ghostbuster emoji. Your friend wants to buy a house and then invest together with you. That's a total disaster, in my opinion. And then he says, I thought you were saying throw up emoji. Oh, yeah. Ha, I'm a free bird. That's right. Oh, good job, Jay. You scared me a little bit. You scared me. Jay, never buy a house with your friend. Never go into business with your friend in most cases. And then, in my opinion, I mean, multifamily houses are a disaster waiting to happen. I just saw somebody getting out of a hardware store. They had some fucking air compressor. It looked like a death torture chamber. What are they getting ready to do? Go work on their house in 90-degree weather. They're getting ready to go fucking charge. Excuse my language. They're getting ready to go use an air compressor. Okay, they rented a truck from the hardware store. That's another disaster. Then they got to put that big ass thing in there. Then they got to get there. It's a total disaster. How do you waste your entire summer? You work your entire summer, side work. Okay, it's a disaster. Yeah, never invest with a friend, in my opinion, but that's how I like to live. Chevy life, laugh out loud, prevent the swamp ass. Well, it's like guarding Michael Jordan, okay? You can't really prevent Michael Jordan from scoring, but you can hope to contain him. So what am I saying? I'm saying, look, when you live in your car and you're in hot weather, you can't really totally prevent swamp ass, but you can try to contain it with fresh 8D batteries, okay? Twice a month, okay? That's what I'm saying. Good job. Chevy Life. Shout out to the Chevy Spark. DNT Professional Window Cleaner. What's up, Sam? What's going on, DTN? Good to see you. Susan. Hey, Sam. And company. Yes, good people. Did the same thing today. Bought batteries. Also did laundry. Susan, me and you on the same page. You know I did laundry too. Me and you vibing today. Now, I almost hit the eject button on do laundry. And then I started heading somewhere and there was too much traffic. I said, I got to go do laundry for the weekend hits. And but I'm thankful I didn't hit the eject button on that laundry. In the laundromat, they got the eject button. Got, like, you know, if you got to get your clothes out in an emergency, like you hit that eject button, but you may ruin everything. You got to be very careful when you hit that eject button. Jenny, hey, Jen, you crack me up. Keep it magical. Got to keep it magical. And you got to laugh a little bit. Life is better when you're laughing. Life is also better when it's in the hot-ass summer and you got 8 new D batteries and a fan blowing up your butt. Now, it's just better. I can't explain it. My Adventure, Colorado. I made it. Peace and love to all. My Adventure, Colorado. Love and respect. Thank you for the positive support. Masha La Blue. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, love and respect. Hello, Sam. Hello to you, Masha. Creepy Dickens. Looking forward to this topic. Going through it right now. Amen. We all go through it. We all go through it. And look, I mean, if you hit the eject button, you hit it. Sometimes you got to hit it. But again, I want you to reflect and to think about the word transition. Every time you want to hit the eject button, I want you to think about the word transition. In most cases, you're better off transitioning than ejecting. And if you can remember that, then you will at least be mindful of doing things as orderly as possible. And always you have complete authority over your life. So if you want to hit eject, you hit eject. Whatever you want to do. Masha, great topic. Thank you, Masha. Jen, nay. Eject, eject, eject. Responsibly eject. Yes, I like that last part. Responsibly. Very good. Or else you're with Bob Wells and he don't need your money. He don't want your money, but give him your money. Ha! Crooked bastard. Love him, respect. TTN, professional window cleaners. I'm on the eject button too. Well, I'm not mad at you, DTN. Just be careful. Zaza. Hey, Sam. It's hot as hell. I like it hot. Yes. Living la vida loca. Boca, boca, boca. Done. Yes. Do I want Minnesota? No. Shout out to Star Pack. Do I want to be in Illinois? No. Where do I want to be? I want to be hot, sweaty, except at night. Then I want a cold fan. But I'm willing to trade that off. Okay. Now, if you like greasy soup and cold weather and a Hallmark Channel, I'm not your guy. Okay, there's somebody out there for you. It's not me. Okay, what am I about? I'm about hot weather. Okay, and that's about it. Yes, good job, Zelda. Got your coconut water. Got your waters. I don't know what she said, but I got Starbucks ice water. And let me have a drink today. Everyone drink with me. Non-alcoholic, but if you want alcoholic, I'm not mad at you. Whatever you want to do, just don't get crazy. Okay. Living a vida loca. Jimmy, hey, perfect timing. Just woke up. Oh, God. And about to drive to the gym. All right, well, that's better. And then pick up my new phone. Okay. Beautiful day in, Sydney. Okay, you're in a different time zone. You scared me a little bit. I had a person come in here. Shout out to my guy, Brian. Come in here at like 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. Told me he just woke up. I said, brother, it's 7 o'clock at night. But I forget that there's people in different time zones. Shout out to Australia. What's the time right now in Australia, Jimmy? Sound John? I hit the eject button on everything, all caps. Well, I'm not mad at you. Gone, never coming back. Well, I'm not mad at that. But but say, hold on a second. I'm going to read the rest of this comment. Sailing John did not hit the eject button. He transitioned. What do I mean by that? He's been talking and planning for a year to go sail his boat from New Jersey to Florida and then to the Caribbean. He didn't just hit the eject button. He didn't just fucking not sail in 3 years, then lift the anchor and go without any planning. He got a part-time job to save up money. He reserved his dock reservation a year in advance, and he's been mapping out his route. That's called a transition, not eject. That's a responsible man doing his thing. Can you be mad at Sailing John? Look, if you're mad at Sailing John, you're mad at me. And if that's the case, just kick rocks, because we don't need negativity in our life. We're going to see you in Florida. That's good. Forward. Much love, brother. Much love to you. Shout out to Milano. Milano, where you at? Milano. Sailing John. But I'm following my own path. That's right. That's the only way to go. You control your life. Jimmy, I had to eject myself from a job once. Well, sometimes it's necessary. It was scary, but it had to happen. I understand. Definitely agree, though, having a transition jobs, too. There you go. So, again, there are exceptions. I'm not against hitting the eject button. I'm just saying that's the damn last resort. But just, you got to be mindful. Creepy Dickens. Hell yeah, very inspiring. My favorite emoji. Sunglass face emoji, peace emoji, and then somebody give me another palm tree emoji. Yes, and beach emoji. My Adventure, Colorado. Valuable advice, Sam. Thank you, brother. I decided to hold off on the eject button, but I do have the sunroof open, yes. And sometimes going slow is actually going fast. Good job. Would I ever get a Toyota Prius? Not unless they give me a sunroof. Will I ever get a cargo van? I want a sunroof. Why? I got to have vitamin D. The only reason I don't have the sunroof open now is because I don't want the glare to come in. The glare's already coming here. You see that glare? I like it hot and I like it sunny. Shout out to the Sunshine State. Solomon, what's up? Peace emoji. This is what's going on in society today. We are following politicians because of our party and not because of what's right or wrong. Well, Solomon, you've been watching too much TV news because I wasn't even talking about politics, but I love you, Solomon. Damn, you got to get away from that TV news. You got to get away from it. Now, I watched something on, there was a PBS YouTube channel that popped up on me. It gave a video about should society issue a guaranteed income for all its citizens, $1,300 a month, and get rid of every other social program. Net, governments would actually be paying less if they got rid of other social programs, and everyone just got a guaranteed $1,300 a month. What do you want? Do you want a guaranteed $1,300 a month? They're trying it out right now in Canada, parts of Canada, and they're doing some tests, I think, in with a select amount of people in California and in Finland. I want to know, I'm taking a survey now. Yes, say yes 1300 or no 1300 if you want society to issue everyone a guaranteed $1,300 a month. What do you want? Solomon. People follow Jim Jones because they believed in him regardless, and look where it led them. Well, they didn't believe in themselves. I agree with that. They just hit the eject button on life, and they followed someone blindly. And it's sad. And that's what happens, when you have somebody you think is compassionate. They thought it was look, that's why a lot of times people give me shit because I curse and I'm rough on people or whatever. Like on YouTube, I'm very nice and compassionate. People know me in real life. But, like I said, you got a guy talks soft, says all nice, right things, like Jim Jones and like other people, and they're the wolves. They're the wolves in sheep clothing. That's why you gotta be careful, very careful. I hope I say his name right. Aurora Pearl KML. Makes me think of KMT song by Drake. Let's see what she has to say. First time catching you live. Good to see you. Hubs, and I think you're great. Thank you. And I watch every day. Thank you. Inspiration and moving forward. That's what I like to hear. Sold house and never wanted kids. Oh, that's a win. Been together 30 years. Well, God bless. That's a win too. Good job. Thumbs up. Love to you. Shout out to Jenny B, who has officially gone under contract. Jenny B is one of my great longtime viewers. Sometimes I clash with her because she's still trying to get unemployed. She's been denied once, but I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. Now, she got a hot new profile picture of, her with her, I think it was back when she had hair, because she had shaved her hair recently. She had all this makeup on, but it's a disaster. She just got out of a divorce. This is what I could tell you. She owed the IRS money, and she felt she couldn't breathe anymore in life. She finally sold a house in northern Florida. It's under contract now. What she's going to do next, I think, is buy a Class C RV and then decide maybe she'll travel with the weather or whatever. But you're going to realize once you hit the road, you still need an income. Because what's going to happen when you're sweating your ass off and you got to buy 8D batteries? And if you don't have steady income, you're just leaving off savings. Every time you got to gas up a Class C, what are you going to do? You're going to get scared. And then you're going to realize, oh, shit, I got to go down and see Bob Wells so I can work at Amazon as a seasonal worker. I want to avoid you doing that if you can. I believe. And then Jenny B, I'm talking to Jenny B. She's fucking intelligent as shit. Very smart woman. Very smart. So if you got to work 40 hours, you might as well get the full compensation to your talent. Like, look, if all you can do, and there's not any judgment against you, if all you can do is what you can do, then do that. But if you have the capability to do more, do more. Why? Because you gotta burn 40 hours of your life anyway. You might as well get paid maximum for it. But you have to enjoy life. So if you're not enjoying life, then you gotta do something different. And I'm not against that. Then you hit eject. I don't know how I got sidetracked, but that's what I thought about. Forgive me if I say his name wrong. El Malagua. Love and respect. Hey, Sam. You are so inspirational. Love all capture energy. Thank you. Thanks from Spain. Love and respect to Spain. Very good. Good to see you. Creepy Dickens. Good advice. I'm going to marinate on transition and reflecting. So close to hitting eject a few times in my life. I understand. Thanks, Sam. Always keeping it real. Pump up emoji, thumbs up, and peace emoji. Good job, Creepy. Good to see you, brother. Start back. Stay hydrated, Sam. I sweat my ass off. Thank you, Start back. A lot of palm tree emojis. Now, if I wasn't in my car, I would take my gallon of water. I would splash it all over my head because that's what I like to do. And then I go out, let the sun glisten all over my body. I got to roll down this window. Hot as hell in here. That fan ain't doing it. I like it hot, though. I like it very hot. Creepy. I'm mad at you. Sunglass face emoji. Love and respect. I'm not mad at you. Oh, okay, good. You're not mad at me. BVT. Shout out to South Carolina. BVT checking in. Eating my 3-bean greasy soup. And no, it's hot as hell in South Carolina right now. You ain't eating that, but I understand. From Hallmark Channel to see what all the fuss is about. Who the hell is this guy, Sam? And what's he talking about? My first time here. Hey, Sam, BBT, what's up? Now, BBT's just joking. BBT has set up his life right. He always lived below his means. He's been married, I think, for 30 years. He was sharing that with us the other night. And he lives a simple life. And he's got a good attitude. And he knows how to laugh. And he's been around here for a while. A consistent brother. Shout out to BBT, his family. Love and respect. Okay? Zalda. And then she gave me the beach emoji. Good job, Zalda. Thank you. Start back. Well, I would need more info before I make a decision about 1300. That's good. Start pack. That's why you're a future leader, man. Star Pack. That's why you're a future leader, because that's the right answer. Because there's variables there, and there's things that are you can't tell that may be affected or may not. Would they get rid of Social Security? Because Social Security, the average Social Security is $1,300 a month. I think that's too low. I think Social Security should be a little bit higher. I mean, when you're old, you really, my mom works and she's 70, okay? And she works at a supermarket. And she, so I'm trying to tell you, gotta be very careful. Jenny B, I'm about to eject my ass out the house, all caps. One time for Jenny B, hand clap emoji. She did it. I'm very proud of Jenny B. And we got to pray for her still. Hold on now, guys. Hold on. I know she probably got upset too when I said thing about disability. Hold on now. Don't get upset, Jenny. Listen, I want us to pray for Jenny B still. Why? Because look, she's under contract, but I've been there. I was there a couple years ago. It's still scary from getting there to actual getting the check in your hand from closing. Now, Jenny, too, I know you said like now you may get a lawyer and fight the IRS. Oh, Jenny, hold on, Jenny, hold on. All right? One is, let's thank God again. Okay, two is, let's get to check. Let's get through closing. And then, look, make a wise decision. Don't waste years of your life trying to fight the IRS. Now, do what you want, your life. But I'm just happy for you, number one. Number two is, let's just get to closing. Number three is, I want to know, just for fun now, because I don't want to get caught in drama. Not tonight. I'm too hot. I want to know right now, if you get the check tomorrow, and after you pay off whatever you need, what RV are you looking at? Because I thought you were going to live out of the your car that you took the seats out of. I saw the video of that. But I know you got a dog, so maybe you said that's not possible. You're going to get an RV. What would you buy right now once you get the check for closing? Good job. My adventure, Colorado. Not sure what to say about the $1,300 thing. Need to research. That's why I like you too. That's the right answer. Need to research more about it. But at first glance, I'd say the government, and then quotation marks, saving money doesn't definitely mean things would be better for the people. That's a fair point. Solomon, hell no. Take the ass to work. Well, Solomon, you have to understand that everyone is not the same. I mean, some people can work, some people can't. I mean, I'm look, I work, so I can say that. And what I can tell you is, especially, if you're, because what it is, if you look, now I know PBS is funded by the government, but if you go to PBS channel, it was just uploaded like yesterday or today, and it's actually getting tested in Canada. The whole thing is like, no longer would you have to prove that you can't work. It's just automatically issued. But government would get rid of like subsidized housing. They would get rid of subsidized things, period. And so, like, yes, you would get that, but you wouldn't get any other subsidies. Nobody else from society would. Everyone would be kind of like on a base level safety net. I'm kind of like, now I would want to know yet more about like how it would affect seniors. Would they get that in addition to their Social Security, or maybe Social Security would go away? It's interesting. It's an interesting topic. Look, corporations get subsidies. Gasoline companies get subsidies. So do not be misled that any government subsidy is lazy society people. Some of that is, but some of it is also, look, many smart, rich people know how to play the system too. It's loophole century out there. And in Alaska, I know a guy that used to live in Alaska, that's where Bob Wells' hometown, home state, is actually they get a couple $100, I don't know, a month or whatever from gasoline companies, because gasoline companies drill on, government land, on state land, and the people of that state get a subsidy kickback. Okay? So, there's more than just it's a government program, it's not a government program. I mean, everyone plays the game, okay? And so I wouldn't be against it. I got to learn more about it. Ricardo, what's up, Ricardo? Massachusetts in the house. What's up, Sam? How's the job going? What's up, Sam? How you been? New job is going. Getting my first paycheck tomorrow. Somebody give me the money bag emoji. Still looking for something better. You're transitioning. Good job. But moving forward, getting paid. Ricardo, thumbs up emoji to you. That's how you transition to the next level of your career and your life. Very proud of you, brother. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Good job, Ricardo. Good job, brother. Very proud of you. Sound John, you're right, Sam. Been a lot of work. There you go. See, Sound John planned this thing out. He didn't just hit the eject button. And his wife passed away. He was older. He's older in life. He could have just easily said, fuck everything. But he didn't do that. He's a smart man. That's why God's going to bless him. Been a lot of work this year, planning and setting myself free. Love that. From everything and everyone. Get away from contentious people. 12 weeks to go. Yes. Sailing boat, palm tree, sailing boat emoji. See you for Colombian coffee. Yep. Don't forget about, no, Cuban coffee, Colombian girls. And some Spanish music. You already know. You already know. Dinero, dinero, dinero. We're going to do it. Okay? Chevy life. No steady income. Swamp ass. Chevy. Kimberly. Kimberly. Hey, Sammy. Congrats, Jenny B. Kimberly, good to see you. Yes. I love Jenny B. Very happy for her. Jimmy. It's 9:48 a.m. Well, that's still a little late, Jimmy. I love it. Jimmy's a very positive brother. What do I say? How do you change your life? Don't sell your house and live in a car. Wake up every day at 5 a.m. and go to sleep by 10 p.m. on average. Then sell your house and then live in your car. That's what I say. Jenny from the block. Disability, darling. Not unemployment. I'm working through it. There you go. Goal is always to get back on my feet. Good. And find a new me. Yes. Hopefully that includes being able to work again. Amen. Now, I remember all of Jenny B's videos, okay? Just about all of them. In one of her videos, she said that one of her friends that then became her enemy, her frenemy, was basically questioning how slow she was moving with selling a house. And Jenny replied to her, and she basically said, look, I know how my brain works, and I know I have to sell this house first before I can get back into the workforce. I remember her saying that. Jenny knows herself. Now, I always say knowing yourself is the key to all decisions, okay? So, Jenny, do your self-care. I want you to heal. I want you to do what's best for you, but I believe in you, and I don't want you to work a stressful job. I want you to do you. And believe me, if you can hit the jackpot and you can live off your money, do you. I'm not mad at that. Buddy's Place. What's up, Buddy's Place? Have you ever wanted to live in a shipping container home? Nope, not at all. Good question, but nope, haven't. Have you? Start back. Hand clap emoji. Good job. May West. Hey, May. What's up? How are you? Jimmy, we're 14 hours ahead here. I'm not mad at that, Jimmy. Very positive. Love and respect to Australia. What temperature is it in Australia? Are you guys, is it winter in Australia now? Because I think they're like opposite. I'm not sure. Jenny from the block, a.k.a. Jenny B. And I asked her, when she sells her house and she gets through closing, what type of RV will she buy? Here's her answer. A 26 to 28 foot Class C. All right, hold on now. Hold on. Now I got to give the throw up emoji, and I may have to give the middle finger emoji to Jenny B. Now, no disrespect, Jenny B, but come on. 26, 28 footer. Jenny B, what the hell you doing? Okay. One person, one dog, 28 footer. Jenny B. Way too big, Jenny B. Whew. All right, now I'm getting pissed. Let me read the rest of her comment. I was going to live and camp in the car and she's going to keep the car, while I headed to NY. But the trip plan changed. Have to put back the front seats in? Oh my God, it's a disaster. Jenny B, I love you. All right, let me not get negative. Jenny, I love you. Gotta get down on that footage, okay? You need to be no more than a 20-footer, 22-footer max. And I don't even want to see, I'd rather see you in a van. But I know you need the AC. You want a Class C. But let me say this too. Hold on now. Get whatever you want. It's your life, it's your money. And so let me be fair, because I want to do whatever I want. I want you to do whatever you want. So love and respect. Bill, what's up, Bill? Lord Sam, don't call me Lord, but thank you. Just don't put me on pedestal. How does the cope with the heat at night sleeping in thy car? Not thy bad. Thy fan blows up thy ass, and it's better than thy winter when thy ass freezes and thy ass got sick for a month. I will take the heat over the cold, and very thankful. And, you know, now that I'm remote, I can travel a little bit with the weather. That's what I'm talking about. JDB. And I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you either. You can only comment on what you see and your own life experience. That's true. So I understand our occasional misunderstandings. And let's give the wink emoji. That's right. Me and Jenny, I totally understand what you're saying. Start back. Then she gave, Start back gave me the money bag emoji. I got the money bag, Sammy. That's what I'm talking about. I got the keys too. Good job. Solomon. So many people you think would go to work if they were automatically getting $1,300 a month. No, I mean, I know people getting that basically on disability. They still don't go to work. I know a lot of people, you know, that get close to that. If you add up the food stamps and everything else, they still don't go to work. I know a lot of corporations that get subsidy. They still, you know, file bankruptcy when they go up. You know, they still manipulate loopholes in the tax system. I mean, everybody looks for an edge. You're never going to get rid of the 5 90% of society that never wants to work. You're never going to get rid of the 5-10% of society that are very rich, controlling elitist. You're always going to have like 10% elitists that control the system. You always have 10% of society that doesn't want to work. And then you got most people that are in that 80% middle range. And, but I'm not mad at 13. Look, I'm not mad, look, $1,300 a month. I'm not mad at that. Look, we print money. Somebody had to me to say, like, where do socialists think money comes from? I'm not a socialist, that's number one. But number two is we print money. Money doesn't come from hard work that the government does. Money comes from a printed press manipulated by federal banks and elitist system to grow the economy and to direct money how they see fit so that society stays in order. Now, it's better than the barter system. It's better than the third world country, which we were once one. It's better than I'm going to trade you my bag of rice for that 8D battery fan. I don't want that. But so I will give credit to the capitalist system and to the printed money system. But, don't be misled that, you got to get away from the isms, capitalism, socialism, and you got to realize that, look, if they didn't have Social Security, would you take care of your parents nonstop? Would you have kids just so they can take care of you? Yeah, that's what happens in third world countries. They have kids just so they can take care of them when they're older because society doesn't care for them. Society don't have Social Security. So what do they have to do? They have to have kids to take care of them when they're older. That's a disaster. So I'd rather us just print another $1,300 a month off the printing press, us manipulate our currency like we always do anyway, and just give it to the people. I'm not mad at that. Thanks, Sam. Jenny from the block. Thank you. At Kimberly Wex. Start back. Hey, Sammy, what do you usually wake up? Sammy, what time do you usually wake up and go to bed? And then Starpack says, for me, I wake up at 5 a.m. That's what I do. And I'm asleep by 9 p.m. I'm probably asleep by 10, 11 max. That's usually the range. I wake up at 5 and usually sleep around 10. Good job, Starpack. You're on the right track, brother. Jimmy, I'm waking up earlier. Good job. But it's difficult because I work night shifts. Oh, okay, well, hold on. Jimmy, if you work night shifts, that's an exception. I work that shift. So there's no, you're doing your thing. I work night shifts and I don't get home until about 10, 11 p.m. Nah, then you're doing your thing. I ain't mad at that. But I do understand how important it is to get up early. Yes, but I am speaking on average for a person that works the normal day shift or something of that nature. So if you work the second or third shift, brother, which I've worked both of those, do you, man, Jimmy, do you. You're doing the right thing. Jimmy, yeah, it's nice and chilly here right now. Love it. I like it hot. Good job. Jenny from the block. This is not working shit. This not working shit is for the birds. It fucks with your head. No, it does. That's why my mom is almost 70 years old. She worked her whole life, worked in ShopRite, worked as a secretary, worked as a substitute teacher. After she got divorced and before, and she sung at church. And what I can tell you is this. 70 years old, and she went back to work. She collects Social Security. She don't get mad. I think Social Security is like $1,100 a month she gets. And I said, Mom, why are you going back to work? She really don't need to. I mean, she saved enough. She's living simple. I said, Mom, why are you going back to work? She goes, Sam, one is she still lives with my sister. That's a whole nother story. But she goes, Sam, my mind needs to have something to do each day. See, she's not kind of like me where like I'll keep myself busy doing healthy, productive things. She's the type of person where if she doesn't have something she has to do, she'll stay in the house all day, she'll sleep, and she'll listen to my sister complain. So that's unhealthy for her mentally, and she was getting depressed. And she goes, Sam, even though it's killing me physically, at least mentally I feel better. Now, I still keep telling her, look, don't work too hard because I don't want you to get physically hurt. But, she's her own woman. I'm not going to tell anybody how to live. But I'm saying all that to say, look, yeah, that's what happens when you don't work and you don't know how to keep yourself productively healthy, not busy, but productive, then, your mind goes down to a dark road. And you got to be very careful. Good job, Jamie. At least it fucks with mine. Nope, I agree with that. I can't imagine choosing to live this way. There you go. I don't want to live the same life I did before, but I want to. No, I understand what you're saying. She wants to be comfortable and be self-sufficient. I'm not mad at that. Jenny B, I'm with you. We're on the same page. Jimmy, also, the screen is perfect today. Sam, no buffering at all. Well, good. I got a good spot. Sorry about that. I mean, when I'm on the road, I was trying. When I'm on the road and I don't know, sometimes I have no idea what spots are going to have good cell phone service and what aren't. Now, my cell phone bars have always, usually every time I go live, they're all high. And I don't use Wi-Fi. I use my unlimited data plan because when I use Wi-Fi, it doesn't stream good at all. So I can't tell because for me, when I'm looking at the screen now on my phone, on my holder, on my car dash, there's nothing buffering. Like last night when I went live and you guys say it was buffering, there was nothing buffering for me. So like I can't tell the opposite way. But I'm glad it isn't buffering because I know I would leave the chat room too if that shit got crazy. Thank you for sticking with me. Jenny B says, I was the sole bread. Oh, were you? I was the sole breadwinner for almost half my marriage. You were a sugar mama. Carrying a mortgage and all. Well, no wonder you got burnt out. I don't want, all caps, any of that baggage. Well, I ain't mad at that. The man-child or the mortgage. I'm not mad at that, Jenny B. I'm not mad at you. Jenny B was a sugar mama. He must have been. Jenny B, let me ask you this. I hope you're still in the chat room. Jenny B, was he tall? Did he have a nice ass? Because that's the only way you would be a sugar mama. If the guy was tall, had a nice ass, and he wasn't a good communicator, but you thought he was mysterious, but really he's just asshole. Okay? That's what I think. Bill, dear Sam, if given the opportunity, would you ride one of the new commercial aircrafts to outer space? No. Okay? I don't even like to fly in a regular airplane. I like to drive. So that's just me. I don't want to fly. Definitely don't want to go to another. I don't want to go to another. No way. Not for me. I'm not mad at anybody who wants to do that. Bill, would you go skydiving? Nope. Or bungee cord? Nope. I don't even want to go on the high rides at Great Adventure. What's a red flag? If you're dating a girl and all she likes is the high rides. Why is that a red flag? Because she's a drama queen. She likes the thrill of the high rides. And chances are she's going to date a guy that's tall, has nice ass, and then years later she's going to regret that man-child. Okay? And then who cleans up? MILF, man. Love and respect. Okay? JB, what's the male version of Hello Kitty and leopard print? Crossbone and skull decals. The red flag for, in my opinion, for a woman is leopard skin clothing or Hello Kitty accessories. For a man, if a man has a skull and crossbone accessory or decals on his car, you better run. Why? Because that's the symbol of death. Okay? A leopard print is the symbol of a wild animal that cannot be domesticated. A skull and crossbone is basically the symbol of death. Okay? And I guarantee you, he likes fireworks. He likes loud music in the middle of the night. And not good. Okay? My opinion, do what you want. Where am I at now? Chevy Life, thumbs up on not buffering tonight. Well, praise the Lord. Bill, do you ever wear cologne? Recommend any? No, I made that mistake a little bit when I was trying to be a playboy. There is one cologne that may be lightly applied only. Fahrenheit. Okay? Fahrenheit cologne. That's it. But be very light, brother. Very light on the cologne. What should you do? Get scented lotion. Cucumber scented lotion. That's how you really get the MILFs. Okay? Cologne is not going to get the MILFs. You're not gonna get them with that. You got to get the cucumber scented lotion. You go into the Bed Bath and Beyond or the Bath and Body Works store where it smells like a tropical rainforest. You go in there, you get one of those magical scented lotions. You rub it all over your body, and you smell clean like ivory soap. Even if you look scruffy. I had a girl one time say to me, "Sam, you smell great. What you wearing?" I said, "I'm wearing soap." She almost went crazy, okay? If you watched 50 Shades of Grey, they were very impressed with the guy that was really wild. And they said, what's your impressions of this man? The girl said, the girl said, he looks very clean and smells clean. That matters to women. Does it matter to me? I don't know. Q Center. Hey, Q, what's up? Jennifer M. Damn, drama queens. And then she gave the, hand on your face emoji. And shout out to there's some guys out there. Disaster. So I gotta be fair. Jenny from the block. Haha, yes. He was tall. I knew it. I knew it. Damn it. I hit the lottery again. I knew it. She didn't got me. I'm not laughing. I nailed it. All right, let's see what we got. Jenny B says, haha, yes. He was tall and had a nice ass. He said he knew I was a hustler. Here we go. He picked a good one, all right? Now, no condemnation, though. He saw me coming a mile away. That's right, but I want us to speak positive about ourselves. Nope, I got caught with the Hello Kitty, so I'm just as guilty. But now we move forward without the man-child and without the Hello Kitty accessories. And what do? We just watch porn or we just have meaningless casual affairs. Why? Because, look, as long as we're honest, we're not hurting anyone. Okay, very good. Jennifer M. No high rides here. Good job, Jennifer M. You're still in the basket of possibilities. Kimberly, Also, if he has a collectible comic hero still in the box, yeah, that's a disaster. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's basically the 40-year-old version, the real life one. No, I'm not mad at him. Hey, look, I'm not mad at that. AC Green was virgin. Bill, how do you feel about tramp stamps? Or like 666? No, not really. I mean, I've been with a couple girls with those tattoos basically like above their butt. No, I mean, I got tattoos on me, so I don't want to be judgmental. But no, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. But look, I don't want to be with anyone. I don't care if you have a tramp tattoo or if you have no tattoo. I don't care if you have Hello Kitty. I don't care if you have, you know, uh, you know, Vera Wayne. It doesn't matter. I don't want to be with anyone. What do I want to do? I want to sit in my fan. I want to sit in my car. I want no luggage, including relationships. I want to live free as a bird. Okay. I want no stress, no aggravation. That's how I like to live. And that does not include tramp stamp or non-tramp stamp. Doesn't matter. But love and respect. Kimberly, right? Jenny B. Haha, at Kimberly. Kimberly laugh out loud. AC Green. Oh, you heard that? Yeah, it's true. He was. That's right. And can't be mad at him. He was good. Jennifer M. Ivory soap, used it since I was a kid. There you go. And still today. I'm not mad at that. So many people, shout out to everyone using Dial because it's cheap. So many people ask what perfume I use. None. Just Ivory soap. I keep a bar of Ivory soap. It floats in water, doesn't sink in the bars. Now, I don't do floating in water. Why? Because I'm taking showers at Planet Fitness. There ain't no tub in Planet Fitness. There's just a stand-up stall. Do I love that? I love that. Why? Because I don't never have to clean. There's no grout line. I don't have to clean the grout line. Now, I get all that for $21.37 a month. Can you beat that? You can't beat that. A lot of people out there got houses, condominiums, and they're paying a service cleaning lady every month. Now, shout out to I got a couple friends that are in the cleaning house business. Now, love and respect. I think you can make a lot of money. But what I'm trying to tell you is you ain't never going to have me as a customer. Why? Because I ain't never going to have a house. If anything, I have an RV. And you think that's going to get clean? No. I'm going to buy a cheap RV. I'll use it until the wheels fall off. Then I'll throw it out and I'll get a new one. I'm never going to clean a day in my life. Don't be mad at me. And if you are mad at me, then I don't care. Bill, I love cucumber. I'm getting that lotion right now. There you go. You're going to automatically get some MILFs. I'm heading to Walmart. Well, you got to be, hold on now. Hold on, Bill. Hold on now. Bill. Look, we can shop at Walmart for a lot of things, and believe me, I shop at Walmart a lot of things. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to put you up on game, brother. If you want to get, now look, now you see me scruffy beard, you think I wasn't in the game? I was in the game heavy, okay? Let me tell you something. You can't go to Walmart and get the right smelly lotion. What you got to do, brother, is you got to go to the Body Works store. It's like a Bath and Body Works store, okay? You go in there, it smells magical. You go in Walmart, it don't smell magical, brother, okay? There's a reason. You got to get the high quality scented lotion. The Victoria's Secret. I learned that dating a stripper. Okay. Now she had all the Victoria's Secret lotions, and they have some that have a little like a man can get away with. Okay, but you got to lightly apply it, and you can't get that at Walmart, brother. You can't. You're gonna be out there smelling like an old tangerine, brother, not a cucumber. You need to smell like a masculine cucumber, okay? Not like a sour tangerine. You ever eat the fruit at Walmart? That fruit is sour, brother. Let me tell you something. The lotion, very sour, okay? I don't want you to go out like that, man. Please, Bill, I'm trying to put you up on game. Don't hurt yourself out there. Bill, I'm headed to we got to make a U-turn. I hope I find it there. You ain't going to find it there, brother. Appreciate it, bro. Don't make a mistake. I won't forget about it when I'm spicing up and dipping my nugget. Well, be careful out there, okay? Because, you don't want to dip your nugget anywhere, all right? Love and respect. Kimberly, the good cucumber melon from... See, she knows. See, the women know. Now, I grew up all women, dated a couple strippers. I'm trying to tell you, women know what smells good. The good cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works. Not Walmart. Bath and Body Works. Good job. Classic. Hashtag. Somebody put up on the game, Bill. Gotta get careful. Buck Porter. Shout out to Sam. Thank you. I love what you're doing. I'm living in Florida. Shout out to my fellow Floridians. I got love and respect for every state, even my home, well, not my home state, but where I was born in New Jersey. But my home state now is Florida. And I have a special place in my heart for all my fellow Floridians. Love and respect. Want to move, and then he says, I'm living in Florida, want to move out of family home, into car, etc. But it's tough letting go of things and are going through the motions. Well, I totally agree. The hardest part about downsizing is throwing things out, especially clothing. Now, you got to be careful living full-time in Florida because you're going to have to do mainly permitted campgrounds at preserves and things of that and paid campgrounds because there's not too much free boondocking. other than when you go to a 14-day stay at a preserve and you need to get a permit for that. Once in a while, you get a Walmart. Once in a while, you get a truck stop, but that's very rare. And you can't abuse it because that's the way it is down in Florida. But, I mean, you can do anything you want, anywhere you want. But the bottom line is to start your journey, the first step of downsizing. Listen now. The first step of downsizing is not acquiring. It's liquidating. The first step of downsizing is not acquiring. It's liquidating. Don't buy an RV. Don't buy a new house. Don't buy anything until you've fully liquidated. Why? Because you're getting into this downsized lifestyle because you want flexibility. You want your assets liquid. You want to be able to move at a thing, at a glance. Once you start acquiring, you start making your load heavier. If you're getting this lifestyle like me, I wanted to make my load lighter so I can move at will. The more you acquire, the harder it is to move. Gotta be very careful. Good job. Bill, how do you feel about student loans? Not good. Do you think college is a must? No. Entrepreneurship a better route? Well, most businesses fail. I've had two businesses, and the first 5 years are basically all investment. So, but that's what success takes, failure. But how do you get ahead in life? It's not through getting out student loans. It's not through necessarily college tuition, even though you need on college degrees, but even though you need certain certifications to advance your career. It's not necessarily through owning your own business. The way you get ahead in life is working consistently, whether you work for yourself or whether you work for a company, working consistently and getting net cash flow and living below your means. That's it. That's the only way to get ahead. And the more debt you take on, student loans, et cetera, the harder it is to get ahead of the game. And then once you have kids and all that, forget about it. It's a hard road to get out of. So what I can tell you is you're going to need you start working now. I started working as soon as I could leave work, and I never stopped. I've been working for like 21 plus years in the workforce. I worked minimum wage jobs. I worked high paying jobs. I worked everything in between. I worked for myself. When you work for yourself, the hardest part is you have to pay for your own health insurance. Even if you have no debt, health insurance is $500 a month without any subsidies. Bob Wells doesn't have health insurance. He's making $2,000 a month basically on YouTube. He doesn't have health insurance. Hobo Alley doesn't have health insurance. She's got 150,000 subscribers. Why? Because even if you pay off everything, that's your biggest line item budget. That and food. Healthcare and food are your biggest line item budgets. Okay, you gotta have income. You gotta live below your means, and then if you have kids, then you're in a whole nother bracket. But that's what I would say. You gotta get certifications too, and you gotta work all that. Your career, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to beat the dead horse. Jenny B, how do you get the one where you can go to any Planet Fitness for that price? You have to get the black card. There's 2 memberships in Planet Fitness. The silver card, I believe, which is $10 a month, and the black card, which is mine is. I mean, I got mine 2 years ago, so I don't know if the plan changed. But what I can tell you is at that time, I think it's like a $40 or $50 annual sign-up fee. And then it's $21.37 with tax and everything taken out monthly from your checking account. And I can go to any Planet Fitness in the entire country. You have to designate one Planet Fitness as your home base. Why? Because you can only go to a different one, one specific one, for up to 10 times in that month. You can go to 20 different Planet Fitnesses, but you can't go to 20. You can't go to one different one 20 times the same month. Every month that cycle continues. So the bottom line is you're going to have to basically pay like a $50 annual fee, and you're going to pay $21.37 a month to have the black card. And that's the card you need if you're going to be a traveler, if you're not going to be in one town for most of the time. Kimberly, Sam, your bathtub is the Atlantic Ocean. Well, love and respect. No, it's not. I go in there clean. I don't pee in there, but I understand what you're saying. You're right. It is. Look, the Atlantic Ocean is basically, well, it's not my bathtub. I'll say it's my pool. That's better. Good job, though, Kimberly. Jennifer M. Nope, Bill. Not Walmart. Yeah, Jennifer B knows. Jennifer M knows about that. For the cucumber melon lotion. Yeah, Jennifer M, you know about it. Jenny B was laughing. Jada! Love and respect to California. Cool. Not buffering tonight. Thank you. I'm sorry it was the other night. Hello, Sammy. Hey, Jada. Love and respect to Cali. Jennifer M. Men can get away with this VS very sexy lotion and aftershave. Gotta be careful aftershave, though. That can smell too abrupt. But anything else isn't going to work. Fahrenheit may work, but you got to be very light on that, man. The main thing is lotion and be clean. But let me tell you something. If you're getting into the game, where you're lotioning up, you're getting into the game. Do I want to be in the game? Hell no. I do that for my own sexiness. Because when you start to get in the game, when you're basically being like LeBron. You're doing like the powder in the beginning of the game, and the powder goes everywhere. When you're lotioning up for like to attract the opposite sex, you're getting into the game. 4 quarters of hell, okay? And by the 4th quarter, you're worn out. You're dating some man-child that you should have never got. Well, he's tall, he had a nice ass. You're dating some hot MILF that had Hello Kitty. You knew it was a disaster. She left nothing but a wake of men's skeleton bones in the back of her bedroom. Look, if you're getting into a dating game, forget about living simple. You're living complex. I don't care if you're living an RV. Look at Nomadic Fanatic. He just broke up with that girl, Angela, like a couple of weeks ago. It was a disaster. And they only spent 3 weeks together, okay? Let me tell you something. If you're getting into the game to get with somebody else, disaster. Bob Wells, look at him. Seducing all these women, and the next thing you know, they're taking trips by themselves to Alaska, disaster, okay? What I can tell you is this. Stay single, okay? Masturbate, stay single. Use that cucumber lotion to masturbate. Now, do some people want to hear that? No. And that's a shame. They'd rather hear be with somebody that you love and then get a divorce. And then when they want to hear, they don't want to hear anything. You think Jenny B's family and friends wants to hear her story? They're tired of hearing her story. But they also didn't want to hear Jenny B go get a vibrator and some lotion and take care of yourself. They didn't want to hear that. They thought that was too nasty. Now they don't want to hear Jennifer B saying, look, I have to sell my house. I have to heal from this divorce. I want to be by myself. They don't want to hear that. Fuck them. Now, fuck them. Okay. Fuck them. Okay. I don't care what anyone wants to hear. You got to hear your own inner voice. Some people get upset about that. Yeah. Do I care? Hell no. Love and respect. Chevy Life. Sam almost had a bill smelling like a retirement home with that Walmart lotion. Bill almost destroyed his life with that Walmart. His skin might have had a rash. Got to be very careful with Walmart lotion. Bill, okay. Bed Bath & Beyond. Whoa. Bed Bath & Beyond is where you get the magical remote control that is a time machine from the Adam Sandler movie. That's not what we're talking about, Bill. You still lost, brother. We're talking about bed. No, not bed. We're talking about Bath and Body Works. Okay? Body and Bath Works, whatever the hell it is. Not Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't get that confused. That's a big misconception. I know where it is. Nope, you don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want to smell like a sour tangerine. Yeah, you don't want that. You ain't going to be attracting nothing. You're going to be attracting mosquitoes, brother. I want to smell like a cucumber, mango, and salaban. Bill, got to be careful, brother. Okay? You don't even want to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. You want to go to Body and Bath Works. Got to be very careful. Jennifer M. Kimberly, that's why I said Ivory soap bars don't sink in water. They don't. Bill, I used to just spray Febreze on myself. Oh, Bill, you killing yourself, man. And when I lived in Guatemala, we used to, we used the lemon as a deodorant. Out of control, man. When times were rough, I'm thankful for Old Spice now. Bill, man, let me tell you something. Get rid of that Old Spice, brother. You're killing me out here, man. Killing me, man. Bill, where you at now, man? You still in Guatemala? If you're not in Guatemala, man, you gotta get rid of Old Spice, bro. Okay? You gotta get rid of the lemons. All that, man. Not good. Not good. Kimberly. Yes, Jersey. T-Nick in the house. Shout out to T-Nick. T-Neck. Sam. Sound John. If I cut the lines right now, I can go anywhere in the world. That's what I'm talking about. All caps right now. Great feeling. Great feeling. Look, if you have a Class C 26, 28 footer, can you go anywhere you want? Hell no. You got to calculate the gas cost just before you can get fucking out of the parking lot. Okay? And forget about it. No, not going to happen. Got to travel light. Bill. Have you ever been in Sussex County? Yes, I've been entire state of New Jersey. That's where I'm at. Oh, I know where you're at. Love and respect to Sussex. Sunglass face emoji. With the tooth emoji. Solomon. Common sense can take you far in life. And that's the one thing they don't teach in school. Well, I totally agree with that. Jay-Z had a verse said on No One's Got Swagger Like Us, the remix with T.I. and all them. He said you could pay for school, but you can't buy class. That's true. That's true. Definitely agree with that. Repeat 74. Sammy, what's up, Repeat? What's up, brother? Good to see you. Haven't been watching, been busy. That's okay. I want you to live your life. My daughter graduated. Congratulations. That all seriousness. when your child, which love and respect to you for raising your child, graduates a high school, college. It's a huge accomplishment. Love and respect to her and to you and to your family. Last week, Hope, the new position is going good. Yes, it is. Thank you. Repeat. Love and respect to you and your family. Bill, Sam, do you ever bet on sports? No. But I do some stocks, so that can be the same as betting. So I don't want to be disingenuous, but I don't bet on sports. Jennifer M. PF, which stands for PF, which stands for Planet Fitness. It's like Gold Gym. It ain't not like Gold Gym. It's not. Gold's Gym was a gym that was popular in the 80s, was serious workout gym where you get the fucking weight belt so you don't mess up your back and you go in there and you pump iron. Planet Fitness is for pansies. It's for people who eat Dunkin' Donuts and Tootsie Rolls on the way in. Now, I don't eat Tootsie Rolls and I don't eat the bagels, but I'm just there to like to do a light workout and get a shower. I'm not there like to work out like I'm in Gold's Gym. Big difference. I got to disagree with you on that. I can go to anyone, anywhere. I have to speak to my home gym and travel pass when traveling out of state. There you go. Jennifer M. Dating is always complicated. Disaster. Keep it simple and stay single. I totally agree. Totally agree. A lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to hear that. Too bad. Bill, I'm turning 30 in November, Sam. All right, congratulations. What would you tell yourself if you could go back in time to talk to yourself 30 in 30 seconds? Start with your health. Stop eating out. I am talking to myself at 30 years old. Stop eating out. Go for a walk every day. Start to wake up early. Go to bed early. And do not date any MILF that has Hello Kitty accessories. If you remember that at 30, you've changed your life. If you don't, you're going to regret it. That's what I would have to say. Bill, how do you feel about coconuts, Sam? They're okay. I mean, they're magical. They fall right off the palm trees in Florida, down on Hollywood Beach. They have like municipality workers that actually take the coconuts off the palm trees because they don't want them falling on the there's like a boardwalk, not a boardwalk, but there's like a walk on Hollywood Beach, Florida. So yeah, I love coconuts. Milano, that's my brother from Miami. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to my man Milano, watching me either from the Costco parking lot or from the park where he's working out, getting his life together. Shout out to Milano, who can get you anything you want. He's a wholesale distributor, okay? And he wants to put you in a Honda Civic. I don't want a Honda Civic, but I love Milano. Respect to Milano, respect to his friend Emilio. And if you're ever in Miami, you make sure that you salute our brother, our comrade, Milano, living in his Class B plus wholesale distributor businessman. Okay? Milano, what would Milano tell his 30-year-old self? Don't date that Colombian girl. Okay? Because that's what he told me. Sam, these Colombian girls set you backwards. Okay? Now, I dated a couple Colombian girls. I love my Colombian girls. Gotta be careful though. Jada, you crack me up, Bill. Bill is out there putting, Bill, love and respect. Solomon, I'm down for being single. Well, there you go. And you be hitting the nail right on the head. Thumbs up emoji. Solomon, me and you on the same page on that one. Bill, would it be considered unmanly for me to smell like rum and coconut? One is, forget about unmanly, manly or non-manly. Who gives a fuck? You know, do you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Be confident. Be confident. All I can tell you is this. Are you trying to get into the game, brother? Because if you're trying to get into the game, there's no rules. Didn't you ever hear it? There's no rules in love and war. There's no rules in love and war. You can smell like a girl. You can smell like a man. Why? Because it's a big game. There's no like rules like in war, like, oh, can you torture somebody? And I don't think you should, but there's a lot of people that violate that. Brother, I want you to get that scented lotion for yourself, not for somebody else. Because if you get that scented lotion for someone else, you're never going to be happy in life. Okay? I'm talking to you, and I'm loving you, and I'm respecting you. Get that lotion only for your own self, not for anyone else. And if you want to smell like lemons and Old Spice, then I say smell like that. Because it's better to smell like lemons and Old Spice and not attract mosquitoes than smell like scented cucumber heaven and be entangled in a disastrous relationship. Never forget it. Bill, would you or could you eat 1 pound burger? I did, and I wouldn't anymore because it would be a disaster. I would not want to do that. Bill, have you ever done any eating challenges? No, but I did eat 12-piece fried chicken. Let that digest for a half hour. Then I will go to Wendy's, get a number 6 spicy chicken sandwich with a large French fry, Diet Coke. Then after that, digest for an hour. Then I will go to the pizzeria, get a large cheese, living obese. Okay. Do I recommend you do that? You gotta be careful if you're gonna do it. I did because it's hard to get back. Okay. But especially once you get into your 30s, gotta be very careful. Jennifer M. I meant they are similar in regards to traveling. I'm sorry, Jennifer M. I got a little tangent. I love you. Don't be mad. Start back. Make sure you stay hydrated, Sammy, to get me all worked up tonight because the live feed's good. It's not choppy, thank God. Bill, have you ever been on a horse? Bill, where we going with this one, brother? I've been on a horse. Okay, I think I have. I don't know. I've definitely played. I've been on a horse. When was the last time, Bill? Now you're getting a little wild. Okay, Bill, I love you. I don't know what we're starting to talk about now, Bill. Okay, I love you, Bill. Please, let's not get crazy, all right, Bill? Let's stay focused, all right? Milano, 24 to 26 foot RV. You get about 10 to 12 miles per gallon. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Jenny B, you still in the chat room? Jenny B, you still in the chat room? You thought dating a man-child was disastrous for your economic health? Try a 28 foot RV getting fucking 8 miles per gallon, okay? Where are you going to be traveling? Not far, okay? From one Planet Fitness to the other. 30-mile radius. That's about it, please. Jenny B, be very careful out there. Okay. Matt, good job, Milano. Thank you for the calculation. Matt T, what's your savings rate? About 2,500 per month, something like that. Probably a little bit more once I consider different accounts, but something in that range. Matt, Milano, if diesel fuel, about 24 miles per gallon. Yeah, that's true, but that's the good point, but you pay more for diesel. Diesel is maybe 20, 30 cents more per gallon. So you get greater efficiency. You don't have to stop at as many gas stations. That's where you win. You win on diesel because you can drive longer without having to make that many stops at gas stations. But you lose where you're net paying the same thing. You're paying more for the gas up front. So you're burning at a slower rate, but you're paying more up front. And diesel engines have higher maintenance costs. Never forget that. Alone Capone. Go MGTO, which men going their own way. I say no. Why? Because a woman's perspective is valuable and needed. Some of the bitterest, most unrounded men I've met on YouTube are men going their own way. I don't believe in that. I love and respect women. I just don't want to date them. Big difference, okay? So what I would say is have women in your life. Have a woman's perspective. I thank God for the different women that I've known in my life. Very intelligent, great. I mean, women are equal. So I love and respect women. I just don't want to date. It's not about I don't want to date them. I don't want to. A relationship, even if you were gay, is complicated, okay? Doesn't matter, man, woman, whatever. It's fucking disaster out there, all right? I don't want to deal with anyone, okay? That's just why. I don't have anything against women. I'm not like bitter against women. I love women. What I'm trying to tell you is I just don't want to fucking deal with people, period. But love and respect to you, Alone Capone. See, the first name is like already like, it's like you're hurting yourself. Alone Capone. Now, I like to be alone, but there's nothing inspirational about the word alone. And I love you. Don't get upset with me, but just what I'm trying to tell you. Solomon, I'm with Jada. Bill's a joke. No, don't disrespect Bill. No. I got love for Bill. But, you know what I'm saying? We got to be careful. I love you, Solomon. Big Dirty Logistics. That's my brother, Big Dirty. Big Dirty, please tell me you're on the heel. Big Dirty got hurt recently and was trying to get back on the road. Hey, Sammy, they are talking about upstate New York hitting 100. That's what I'm talking about. How's the weather where you're at? About the same thing, brother. How do I feel about that? Very inspired. It's about 10 degrees cooler by the ocean. Do I like that? I like that because that's where I like to spend most of my time. 70 degrees is too cold for me, unless it's at night. At night, I like it 70, maybe 60. During the day, I want it 80s and above. That's how I roll. Love and respect to Big Dirty. Bill, I'm trying to get into the game. All right, well, you're in a different point in life. I tried dating a girl with a 2-year-old. Bill. All right, let's keep reading what Bill got to say. Bill said, tried dating a girl with a 2-year-old. And it lasted about a month. Well, that was about fucking 29 days more than I thought it would last. And she turned out to be a freak in the bed while she already had a kid. What do you expect? And her ex was in jail for selling drugs. Crazy. Bill, let's stay positive, brother. We're getting very negative, but I appreciate you sharing. I love you, Bill. Creepy Dickens. Bill is killing tonight. He's killing it. Bill's giving some entertainment. We love Bill. We respect Bill. A lot of respect. Yes. Big Dirty. Bill, I'm attracted to train wrecks. What's her number? Big Dirty. Big Dirty, man. Come on, Big Dirty. You're supposed to be taking care of your health, man. Big Dirty, you're supposed to be taking care of your health, getting back in your big rig and get back on the road. I don't need you dating any more crazy women. I mean, no, it don't matter. Big Dirty, come on, man. Nah, I can't have that. Milano says 95, 92 degrees Fahrenheit and umbrella emoji, which means it's raining. You know, Florida at this time of year is tropical. It was just raining when I went live, when I started. Florida in the summer, it's rainy season. That's tropical climate. Okay, love and respect. Bill, it's all love, bro. Bill, I love you. I live on a horse farm, and I'm petting a horse now. That's why I asked. Real talk. Love and respect. Bill, love you. Bill, I tried Tinder, and Bill, what state you at, brother? You petting a horse right now? You're on Tinder? You're dating girls with kids? Bill, what state you in, brother? Bill, I tried Tinder and ended up on a date with a rocker chick that I took a Zach Brown, I don't even know who Zach Brown is, Zach Brown concert for our first and only date. She was weird. Was asking me if I was circumcised, freaked me out. Bill, you starting to freak me out, brother. You petting a horse. You talking about circumcision, Zach Brown. I don't know where we're going tonight, but you're love and respect, Bill. Jennifer M. 98 degrees today, and heat index is 107. That's what I'm talking about. South Carolina in the building. Love and respect to BVT and the Palmetto State. I love the weather. Jennifer M, me and you on the same page. Biggest brown eyes. Sammy. Wait, I'm sorry. Biggest brown eyes. I see a white circle. Where's the white circle? I don't see it. Sammy Life. Sammy. We got to get Bill in a Chevy Spark and a Costco parking lot. Whew. I think so. Big Dirty. Been going to the chiropractor. Good. Feeling much better. Well, getting massage next week. Compliments of insurance company. Okay. I'll be back at work next couple weeks. Thank God. Amen. Health is your wealth. Good job, Big Dirty. Get on the men, brother. Bill, I'm in Sussex County, North Jersey. That's right. You did share it. I'm sorry. I got all thrown off. You talked about circumcision, Zach Brown. I forgot you said you were in Sussex. Love and respect to Sussex. All right. I gave it all I got tonight, guys. Bill gave it all he got. Love and respect to Bill. One time. Shout out to Sussex County, man. Shout out to Sussex County, man. One time. All right. All right. How do I end this? When do you hit the eject button in life? If you're shopping for lotion at Walmart, hit the eject button, right? If you're thinking about quitting your job and living full-time in your car with no other job, slow down, okay? Hit the transition button, not eject, okay? Other than that, I don't want to stretch this message out because I'm exhausted. And I love you. I want the best for you. Please put me in context. Don't take me out of context. Love and peace. Appreciate you too, Bill. God bless. Amen.